Good morning, Diecast people, friends, family, channel viewers. Joe here with my morning Joe, third cup, and it's Muscle Car Monday. So we're gonna nerd out and look at some diecast cars. But on Mondays, it's sort of specific to like classic era muscle cars, like 66 to 72, around then. Mostly American. I don't think there are any like European muscle cars. There's American companies that made muscle cars in other countries, but trivia question: are there any like muscle cars that weren't made in America? Seems like a thing unique to the late '60s and early '70s. So most of the stuff is from Roger S. It's stuff I held back because it was a muscle car to talk about on Monday. There's one for the archive and one I purchased with my own money. Well, actually, I purchased these from Roger too, but he gave me a really good deal. So it's sort of like half donation, half purchase, like collection purchase. And after the cars, I have an update on my truck's brakes because I misspoke yesterday and I have to clarify something. So there's two filters that every car has to make it through. And the only one of this batch to make it through both filters was this 68 Dodge Charger. It's a silver label from the Dominic Toretto Fast and Furious series. And it is a beaut. Super glossy black paint job. I already have this one, and we don't do silver labels in the archive, so it made it through. And it went up for sale, and it is already gone. For a good reason, because this is magnificent specimen. Then the things that are going to the archive. So this one came from a case, the 96 Dodge Viper GTS GT2. Hold on. '96 Dodge Viper GTS. I got it right the first time. So I think this is the only car short of the J case cars that the archive is missing right now, except for a few Zamax and store exclusives, which are usually slow in coming. Oh, and there's Super Treasure Hunts missing too. Don't have a ton of those. But as far as just old regular plain old hanging on the pegs cars, this is the last one from the I believe it's from the H case. Haven't seen it in the wild yet. Kevin's been buying them all. This is one of the ones that he buys up to make sure nobody else gets any. And I kept one because I have a Viper case. And it's Hot Wheels is confused about the Viper. They have at least 5 Viper castings, and I think there might be one Matchbox in there, one Matchbox casting. But I'm gonna have to make a decision there soon because it's full, and it's really diverse. There isn't really one casting that pops out. This one is new for this year, the '96 GTS, but like the other ones, and there's a few of them, nothing's really popped out. So that's going to the Ignition Diecast Master Set. This Zamac AMZ Rebel machine. I've had this one for a while, but is that a scratch? I think it's just an anomaly in the clear coat. But this is a mainline release, and it's not in the archive, so that's where it's going. Dodge Challenger. What year is it? I don't know. Let's see. It's a 70. Not hammy. Not an A. Well, yeah, not a hammy. But still super attractive. I think these are called bronze MC5s, not gold. But tastefully done. And this is an AAR CUDA. What year? 70? Yep. 70 Plymouth AAR CUDA. And I have this one, but it's not in the archive. Not surprisingly. Not surprising. So that's where this one goes. To the Ignition Diecast Hot Wheels Mainline Master Set. And there are 4 from Roger's box that I am keeping. This Challenger. It's focusing on me, not the car. That's the problem. There we go. And black base, red interior. Weird, but they've done this casting so many times that they're probably running out of colorways. So probably were like, let's do a red interior. Here is I'm thinking this is a 69. Let me check. Yeah, 69 Camaro. But hold on, let me go fetch something. I want to show you something. So I thought I had this because look, very well, same car literally, but look at those wheels. It's a wheel variant. So I had the PR5s, and I think these are 5-spoke 5SPs, but I haven't actually checked yet. I'm going to do that right after this video. But basically what we have here is the same car, same casting, same release year, but an apparent wheel variant. So I'm going to keep it just for that odd reason. If it was something I casually collected, I probably wouldn't keep a wheel variant, but I'm pretty serious about Camaros. And this one, I looked it up. I'm actually going to have to pause this video and look it up again so that I can speak intelligently. This is a weird one. It was like a ultralight, something to do with ultraviolet light. Hold on a second. Okay, so it actually is a 71 Dodge Challenger, and it came in a series called Light Speeders. And like I have said many times, Mattel tried a lot of different things to keep sales up. This came in a package with an ultraviolet light, and if you're shown the ultraviolet light on it, it would change colors. And it came, I guess, with some gels, some filters, and if you're shown the light through the filter onto the car, it would change to a slightly different color. So it was, I guess these were light sensitive, and came with a warning to keep it out of direct sunlight so that the light sensitivity didn't wear off. I think I have a UV light around, or ultraviolet light around here somewhere, so I might try that and see what color this changes to. But Light Speeders 71 Dodge Challenger. Did not have this one, so keeping it. And then a first is this Ford Galaxy. It's a 64 custom Galaxy. Looks like it might be prepped for stock car racing or something. But I don't have one of these. This will go in my Ford case for now. It's a beaut. I mean, I really think this is awesome looking. But my first Galaxy. And I don't know. Maybe I'll collect these. Who knows what the future holds. And then finally, another CUDA. A King CUDA from the Hot Wheels Classics series. This is the turquoise aqua one. And I think I'm only missing 2 colors now. So let's rip this. I'm going to cut it very civilized like, because I keep these cards. They're a little above average in their artiness, and you never know. Card collectors. There's a lot of card collectors out there that might trade me something for it. So this is the first tooling of the King Cuda. They came out in early 2000s. I think there were a string of 6 of these. You could get this Hot Wheels Classics version in 6 different colors. So let me show you what colors I have. Hold on. So here in the King Cuda first tooling box, we have the return one, which the Hot Wheels Wiki calls it 100% Hot Wheels, but I don't think it is. It came from a 30th anniversary 4-pack. This one, and this one is definitely a convention one. I think these are both RLCs. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Hot Wheels Classics. And I just checked, I'm missing the black and the orange one. And then there's 3 after this. So these are the spaces left available for the 1970 release. But I don't think I'm going to try for those anytime soon because they're really, really expensive. Hundreds of dollars. And like I said in a video a while back, there's one I saw for $1,000. So people are pretty proud of their red lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of the ones I intend to get, and I'll consider this box complete for now. The second tooling, which is a separate case, I only need the black Checkmate Super Treasure Hunt in Spectre Flame Black. And that the second tooling, how am I? Man, my nails are bad. I was working on cars yesterday, so fingers are looking gnarly. So that's that case. So that's all for the cars today. Happy Muscle Car Monday. Get to work. Yesterday, Saturday and Sunday, I was working on my truck, and I've never changed the brake pads before because I've either wrecked it before it got very old, or the one that I kept for 6 years, I just did warranty service because I was lazy. I had more money than time. You never really have both at the same time. I really envy people who have a lot of money and a lot of time. But that was when I had that black Gen 2 Tacoma for 6 years. I was working a lot, had the money to have work done on my vehicle, but I didn't have time. I certainly wasn't going to spend my weekend changing brake pads. But now I work from home, so it's a different story. So the Tacoma I have now is like almost 8 years old. Definitely out of warranty. The first time the brake pads were changed, it was done by the dealer. So I did it myself, and I've never seen calipers like this. So on Saturday, I did one side, and like a fool, I took the whole caliper off because that's what you do. You know, you loosen the bolts, pull the caliper off. I'm like, this is weird. It's one piece. And why would they put a hard line going to the caliper, not a soft line? Well, come to find out, to really shorten this story, changing the front brake pads on a Tacoma is really easy. They just slip right out. You do not have to take off the caliper at all, like I did on the one side. That's dumb. Had I done my research, there's 2 clips and 2 pins, and then the pads literally just slide out of the top of the caliper. And you can even use a screwdriver to compress the cylinder so that there's room for the new pads. But you just pull the old ones out, make sure there's enough room for the new ones, and put the new ones in, replace the pins, 2 clips, and you're done. So next time I have to do that, it's probably going to take like an hour. I rotated the tires and lubed the front end and stuff. So I did a little bit more. So it justified spending a whole weekend messing around with my truck. But next time, if I have to change the pads, I'm only going to schedule like an hour of my weekend because easy peasy. Anyway, just wanted to clear that up because yesterday I made it sound like it was some exotic thing, and it couldn't be simpler. It's simpler than a car, simpler than Subaru even. So later.